Well, anyway, I'm Nicole's mom. You know, I'm trying to stay happy about this because I know this is how Nichole would have wanted me to be. But believe me, I'm hurting inside. It's her being my only child is just, oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We were like best friends. I don't know, but what did you need from me? I'll let you talk now.
Well, we just wanted to ask you a couple of questions and
Sure.
about your relationship with your daughter. Um,
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't
So
real
what
I
do you
didn't
need to
realize
know?
she was your only child. So
Huh?
what was it like,
Yeah, she
yeah,
is my only child.
what was it like growing up with her?
Oh my God, I was a very over protective mom. I was because me and her dad we divorced in '96 when she was 4, and I had she stayed with me. He had her every other weekend. You know, I guess by her being my only child, I was just so overprotective. And I just didn't want nothing to happen to her. Just overprotective, and then as she got older, she started, getting a little bit more independence, and then when she graduated, she bailed. She left me. She said, Mama, I'm going to New York. I said, girl, you ain't going nowhere. I came home one day. She had a suitcase, all her stuff packed. I said, what are you doing? I'm going to New York. I cried so hard. I cried so hard, but you got to let them go. She was grown. She graduated from Cal State Long Beach and she wanted to go to New York. So that's where she went.
What was their major at Cal State?
Fashion merchandising. Yeah, she had a bachelor's in fashion merchandising. Yeah.
And when did Nicole know she had to have the bug to go into the entertainment business?
As far as like modeling,
Yes.
okay, she started that before she even left. Because that's one thing me and her dad supported her on. Anytime she had fashion shows, we was there. We were there. My family was there. Um, I think one of my a lady that used to do our hair, her name is Monica. I'm by this light. I'm sorry. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. She said, you should let my friend do a photo shoot on you. And so she did. And after that, she blew up after that. She started doing shows everywhere. I mean, at the W Hotel or something, they had a pool at the top of it was nice. It was nice seeing her modeling. I mean, just seeing her, she had a knack for it. I mean, she never went to modeling school. She just knew how to do it. But I will say she probably got it from my older sister because she used to model. She did. And if she would have kept at it, she would have been good. Yeah.
How old was she when she booked her first job?
Her first job,
Yeah.
she was she was in the 11th grade. I think 11th grade. She worked at a pizza place. Um, I would say maybe she was 16. About 16, yeah. hmm
And what high school did she attend?
Brainerd Park High in Brainerd Park.
So what was it like, I guess, or what was her, I guess, what was her first, what was her, how did you react when she first did her first job? When you, speaking of the W Hotel show, like, how was that?
When she did her first modeling gig, I
Yes.
was so proud of her. I was so proud of her. I was crying. I was just yelling, and it was just nice to see her up there because she was just so good at it. You know, she just. I took all kind of pictures, and she showed me the pictures and stuff. Me and my sister went, and I was just blown away because I didn't know she just had it. She just had it in her.
And so did you ever, were you ever in the entertainment business, or were you ever,
No,
no.
not me. No, I'm more into how can I say this? What do I do more? I'm a personal trainer, so that's what I like. Yeah, I personal train. Um, yeah, I just got really back into it. And I done picked up so many clients since I got back into it. So yeah, so that's what I do.
That explains that how Nicole, she seems to be very in shape.
Well, yeah, yeah, I yeah. I mean, I'll be 65 in April, so. Yeah, I
Wow.
will. I know. I told somebody that today, and she was like, "You look like you about 30." I went, "Girl, give me high five." So I told her, but it's all the way you keep yourself up. I'm not really, a drinker. I mean, I don't do drugs or nothing like that. I try to eat healthy, and I owe it all to that and to God. So I'm thankful.
Did Nichole, speaking of, I guess, partying and doing things, to have fun and let loose, what type of person was she?
Nichole was just a very happy person. She was happy all the time. She had a infectious personality, that radiated toward anyone. I mean, ooh, she was just she just had a certain air about herself that everybody liked. Nobody could ever say anything bad about her. I don't even think she had any enemies. I don't.
And speaking of friends and foes, have you have you heard or has any of her friends reached out to you regarding the um her modeling career before this all transpired? Have you had any contact with any of her friends in LA or New York or any other model pals or
You know, when usually she comes up in my house every other week. And then she goes to her dad. Sometimes she'll go to her dad's house, but she'll come here every other week. And being that I stayed so far from her, she's in LA and I live in Lake Forest. So that's like Orange County, like. And um, when she be over here, when she was over here, she would have her friends, and that's how I would meet her friends. I would just be in the background, and she would show me some of her friends, and I would say, "Oh, that's good. Tell her she's doing good." She would show me some of the pictures of it. But as far as just like getting phone calls from them, no. But I get phone calls from all of her friends now, all of them. They all call me every day. And one that was a really good, top model in New York. Her name is Rose. She calls me like 3 times a day. I didn't adopt all her friends. Yeah, she had a whole bunch of them, and they're amazing, all of them.
yeah, because when we were researching and doing some investigating on our own accord, I noticed that I didn't see a lot of people speaking on her behalf or be quoted.
You know,
Just family mostly.
yeah, I noticed that. I did notice that, and some people got kind of suspicious, per se, quote, about certain ones. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to, I don't have any proof of it. But um, the reason why I went to the media was because of the other girl that came up in the news. And I'm like, we got to do something about this. So that's when I said, I need to talk to the media. And my sister-in-law called them, and then they called me, and then they've been hassling me ever since, about doing it. I did quite a few interviews. I did.
Yeah, you have. In fact, we did so much research and just a lot of digging. I found at least 40 top outlets, some of the most major prestigious outlets around the world, from Daily Mail, Huffington Post.
Overseas, everywhere. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Oh my God!" Even with my brother, he's in Sweden, and it's over there too.
Yes, yes.
It's over there.
The modeling industry is it's a very close knit uh family of agents and bookers and
Okay.
like you said, trainers and nutritionists and image consultants to runway instructors. So
Okay.
it's a very intimate industry. So when we got wind of it, Amon right here, he used her for one of his photo shoots. They actually, from my understanding, the two of them were associates at the True
Okay.
Religion flagship in Brooklyn, across from the Barclay.
Hi, Miss Coates. How are you? I'm Armand.
Oh,
To you,
hi. How are you?
I'm good. And me and Nichole, as Vaughn was saying, we actually, when she actually moved to New York, we started working together in True Religion. I was the store director
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, she worked for True Religion. She was the manager there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
for her to Soho. So we started our bond instantly there and hit it off. And then from there, as I began my personal endeavors, she definitely was a support. And that's where I have a lot of the photos that all of our archive photos that I found once I started to step out on my own. She was a great support,
Okay.
and I wanted to share that with you as her mom. One, because I can't talk to Nichole and tell her. I mean, she knows how much of a support she was, but just to memorialize her and share that with you, so you have something as well. And it's important to share the impact of people in your life. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I highlighted her, and we
Thank
still
you.
kept in touch. You know what I mean? Maybe not every day, but we definitely had that rapport. And what makes it so personal about this situation is that she definitely was on my mind within the last month and a half. And
Really.
I'm very in tune, you know, spiritually, and I thought it was important to, at least speak up and recognize her and show her in that light. And even the people that, amongst her and a few others that have come to rally around me and even inform me of the information, knew her personally as well. And I just want to let you know that she is in everyone's hearts. Everyone is keeping her alive, and
I appreciate that. I mean, I'm still in denial somewhat. I am, but it's reality,
yeah,
it is. And I know it's going to be hard for me tomorrow because I have not seen her body. I couldn't look it, but I need it for closure. I need to see her. I know she don't look like herself. It is going to be a closed casket, but I need to see her.
yeah,
I don't care, but I know it's going to. I don't know how I'm going to take that, but strong as I am now, I'm hoping that I'll be okay. I don't think her dad is gonna go. He said he couldn't do it. He's the one who found it. So he. Ooh, I just call and check on him. See if he's doing okay. Because that's devastating.
absolutely.
I just that's why I couldn't even. I was glad when I got there, her body was gone. Was gone. So I don't know. It's yeah. She was a special person. She was. But she was so loved by everyone. I was just blown away. I couldn't believe it. How many people that truly cared for her. Truly. I mean, friends calling me. I got so many. I can't even count how many phone calls I got from people just calling all over the United States about her. And I locked their numbers in. I told them to send me a picture so I'll know who you are. I knew some of them by word of mouth from her, but I never met, them. I may have talked to a few of them on the phone, but I've never met her. I came down to see her. Let me see, like last time I was there was Thanksgiving of last year. Was it last year? Yeah. No, year before that. I came down there and I stayed for a couple of days. I think I stayed for maybe almost 2 weeks. I was down there. Had a good time. It was cold, but yeah. But like I said, she was just a special person. She was very special.
Yeah, she seemed like a very carefree and energetic and just very charismatic individual. And actually, from his photo shoot, um, and we met Armand from his clothing line called Osa, and that's one of the first people I actually noticed on his timeline for his Instagram with your daughter. So just to see that, I was just like, and he told me that that was
Oh,
the
okay.
I,
All right.
I was kind of like, what? No way! I was in shock because she's one of the reasons why we were even attracted to working with him, as one of our contributors, and now he's one of our creatives. But yeah, Nichole just had something special that was like a je ne sais quoi, so to speak, right?
She did. She did. She. I mean, I I was telling my sister. I said I wouldn't be surprised if it's over 1,000 people at that funeral. I would not be surprised. So we had to rent the biggest mausoleum there. We had to because I know it's going to be a lot of people there. I know it is. So, but it's it's just a good feeling to for all the love that's coming in. I mean, I'm just blown away. I am. I really am. I thank God for that. You know, I know, you know, it's good for me because when a boss came over here, she said, Sharon, I just have to tell you, you raised the one, you did such a good job with her. And I just said, thank you. I said, thank you. You know, I just wish she was still here, you know, because Nichole had a lot of dreams. She would have went straight to the top, and I know she would have. Even her boss said that, you know, just the type of person that she was. Her company, she told me that they're shutting down the whole company with pay, and everybody's going to the funeral. People are flying from out of town. When she told me that, I didn't know what to say. Yeah. So that just goes to show you what an effect she had on the company that she worked for. She said that they're at a loss. That's how good she was. She told me that. And I said, wow. I just said that's that was her. That's just the way she was. You know.
I think that
Yeah.
we're breaking up a little bit. Hold on.
I'm just,
It's probably it's raining in New York, so the signal is pretty.
probably mine. It's probably mine because you know what? I live right by the mountains. Okay, I can see the mountains if I go outside, so it's probably mine.
So with Nick, with everything that's transpired, were you able to speak with the LAPD and ask them what
You know what? I took matters into my own hands, and so did her dad, because they don't want to really view the case as suspicious. No, they don't. You know, and I'm not buying it. I mean, I want to get another autopsy done. I do. Even my brother was saying it. He said, Sharon, you need to get in, save all her, you know, her organs and anything that we could test, because I want to get a second opinion. I don't want to wait 2 months, 2 to 6 months from now, and then you guys tell me what. No, I'm not waiting that long. I'm not. I will take matters into my own hands. And then she said, well, you know, Miss Coats, it's going to take it. It's going to cost. It's very costly. It's going to cost you at least 10 grand. I said, I don't care how much it costs. She's worth it. That's what I told her. Is that scaring me? No, my daughter's worth that. I want to know what happened. You know, the police, they're not looking at it as being suspicious because nothing was stolen. She had money on her table and on the counter in the kitchen, $200. Nothing was stolen. And I know what was in her apartment because I was with her a lot. I came over there a lot. I did. And, you know, nothing you know, the only thing I can't find, but it's probably somewhere, is her degree. I don't know where it is. That's missing. I can't find it, but I still got to look through a couple of more things because I thought she put it in a frame, but she didn't want to put nothing on the wall. It ain't there. I don't know where it is. And that's strange because that's something that needs to be seen, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times, I've seen this, from investigating other cases similar in type to this, that the police do I don't know if it's a matter of them not. I don't know if they're not thinking it's a suspicious thing, or if they're just under, overwhelmed and under, it's so, the force is so small, and there's so many cases and so many people in the city of Los Angeles.
Right.
Have you guys reached out to any of, or have any private detectives or any other types of people in the
Well,
law
I've
enforcement?
already contacted an attorney. Yeah. Yeah, I have. My brother has. Because he got right on it. My brother did. My brother lives in Sweden, and he's a research doctor. He said, Sharon, I will take care of all this on this end, you know, and then he'll give me the information. But do I think it's suspicious? I do. I think something went down. I do. I think something went down. I do. That's just a gut feeling that I have. Not only that I think that, some other people in the family said the same thing as well. We want to find out what happened, you know? I'm going to go down to the police department on Friday. I'll go down, but I have to go there, you know, where she stayed. You know, my sister's going to come with me. I'm going to go down there because it's like it'll be a cold case if I don't. And I don't want that to happen. That is not going to happen. No way. I want to know what happened. If somebody did this, they're going to pay. Just like when I was on TV, I was so mad. I don't know if you've seen that segment of it, but I was mad. I was just, you're frustrated. I'm angry because she's not here. So I'm going to do what I can, to find out what happened.
Well, we're here to help you keep the momentum. And so I guess as a gesture from our organization, the issue that we're about to launch, we're going to dedicate it to your daughter.
Oh, you guys are awesome. You guys are going to make me cry. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Really loved her energy, and it speaks to our entire team and all of our audience and all the readers. It's just amazing. I didn't know her, but I've been very blessed to be able to read people spiritually and just on a whim's notice, and just seeing her in the videos that he has of behind the scenes. She's just dancing, and they have beats, behind the scenes, and she just seems so loose and fluid and just friendly and just just a beautiful.
That was her. That was Nikki. That was Nichole. That was Nichole. And I thought let me just mention this. To keep her alive, not alive, her spirit alive, her name, I'm going to start, and a friend of mine, we're going to start a nonprofit, because something that was very special to Nichole and she passionate about, she wanted to start her own nonprofit. I'm going to do that. And she wanted to emphasize on mental health. So I'm going to do that. Me and a friend of hers, we're going to do that together. It's going to be called Our Nikki. So that's going to be nice. I can't wait to jump into it, because I said yes. I mean, I'm going to do it. And then all of us, me, my sister, her dad, and probably everybody on his side of the family, we all went and got tattoos with her name. I don't know if you could see it. And then her birthday's on this side.
Oh,
you know what? It hurted, but I said, I'll take the pain. That's for my daughter, because we were supposed to get one together, but it didn't happen. But like I said, I'm just trying to remain positive. I'm trying to, just smile, even though I could be crying, and it's really getting me through it, because that was my daughter. I have no more daughter now. I won't have any grandkids at all, it's hard. It's hard. It is. But like I said, I'm just trying to stay positive and keep her memory alive. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we're here to help, and when you're ready to launch that nonprofit, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to shed some light on that. But
I will. I definitely will.
Meantime, we're definitely going to be digging with you, and we're here for you. You can always reach out to us 24/7. We want to keep this information about the case going and keep it updated.
Okay.
Like you stated earlier, you don't want this to be a cold case.
Yes. We want to. No, and it's not going to be a cold case. No, it's not. I'm going to find out what happened. Definitely. I'm going to find out what happened. I don't care. I will keep digging until I find out. Something's not right. It's not.
And I don't know if are you on TikTok, or have you ever been on TikTok?
You know what? I got off of social media because I was being stalked. I couldn't take it no more. And I got back on there because of what happened. I wanted to call her friends to reach out, but I'll log into TikTok so then I'm gonna open up my Snapchat again. Yeah.
You can see TikTok because your daughter's hashtag Nichole Coats, last time I checked, was almost 1 million hashtags.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm double checking. Last I checked, it said, because your daughter's name is amazing. That's what I was gonna tell you too. I love the way that you understand how this works in terms of like, let me see.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting back on there now. I want to see it.
Yeah, right. It says 945. 945,000
Yeah.
views. So the hashtag.
Wow, wow. Woo.
So
That's that's
this
that's a
means a
lot.
lot of people. We're all on your side. We all are kind of like, what is going on? And if you and I don't want you to be too appalled or just taken back or in disbelief, but the TikTok to me is one of the more, I guess, down to earth, more tangible social media platforms. Even though
Yeah,
it's not a
it is.
companies, but what I've noticed is it's not, especially for marginalized people, it doesn't shadow ban you as much digitally. So to see that, it's just, and to go through that, and then I followed that hashtag, and it's just so many people of, color and marginalized communities that are speaking out for your daughter, and it's so
I
beautiful.
gotta go on there. I'm gonna activate it as soon as I can finish talking. What is her hashtag? Because I don't even know what hers is. What is it?
It's just her name. It's just Nichole Coats. So
Okay,
hashtag Nichole Coats. If you go
okay,
to
okay,
and when we get off the phone, we'll send you a link. Or if you search 360 magazine, if you click on the link when you get you from Google, we have
okay,
a pop up just dedicated to your daughter.
okay. I'll check it out
So when you
definitely.
click on
And thank
that,
you guys for everything. I mean, for just speaking
yeah.
on her behalf. Yeah.
Yeah, we love. I mean, I'm so impressed by her and her spirit and her upbringing and just speaking to you. It just really lets us know that this young lady is more than just,
She
she's.
is. I mean, I'm not saying that because she's my daughter. I'm just going by what I seen for myself when I got on Facebook. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I
Well,
could not believe it.
I couldn't believe this either.
Well, that's even wow. I
Yeah.
mean,
So a
wow.
lot
Because like I
to care
said, I
about.
got off. Yeah, I got off because I don't know. It's just too many fools on there for me, and I just didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah, I
They
know you're
crazy
trying.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, let me get off of here for a while. That's what I said. But I'm gonna get back on there. Yeah, I'll activate it again. Yeah.
So is there anything else that we didn't touch on that you want to speak on or speak about, or you want to say to people?
Basically, everybody that, helped me with everything, as far as like with the funeral plans, and her friends have been amazing. Everybody helped. I mean, everybody, even with the GoFundMe, one of her best friends, he's the one who did everything. I didn't know how to do that. He did it. He did everything. He did that. And, on my ex-husband's side, his sister, she was amazing. Rose and Cheryl, her two best friends, they came over and they stayed on Friday. They stayed until 4 o'clock in the morning. We just was just having fun. We had a toast to Nichole. I mean, it was nice. And then they had a FaceTime with all her friends and one guy by the name of Eli. I don't know if you guys know him. He's from New York. I know he's back there, but they had all her friends on FaceTime on what's that? Was it TikTok? Or was it Twitter? I don't know what they was on, but anyway, they was all speaking on her, and you could see all their faces. It was so nice. I couldn't believe how he was conducting himself. I mean, talking, and then when they ended it, he said, "The reason why we have this is because of your daughter. She was the glue of everybody." That's what I said. What? Yeah, she was the glue. That's why everybody on there was crying. They were all crying, but just they had a chance to just really open up and say how they felt, how it's going to be now.